Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Think back, when's the last time you had a chestnut? Maybe you've never had one, but if you have, it probably wasn't an American chestnut. 100 years ago, your answer would have been very different. What used to be a staple in the American diet now only lives on as a ghost of Christmas past. In the early 1900s, American chestnuts dominated the forests of the East Coast. But in less than 40 years, they were wiped from the landscape by an invasive fungal pathogen, a loss of over 3.5 billion trees. This had devastating impacts on the local economy, changing people's lives and communities forever. Like the pathogen that wiped out the chestnut, Biscogniaxia is an invasive fungus that is decimating oak trees worldwide. It is particularly sneaky. It can live in trees undetected for years, only attacking when a tree is stressed by heat or drought. Then it starts eating the tree from the inside out, cutting off critical nutrient and water supply and producing black lesions that push off outside the bark and spread their spores to the wind. This fungus now threatens the emery oak, a species integral to ecosystems here in the Southwest. Not only do they prevent acidification and erosion, but they also provide food and habitat for wildlife. But this is not just a tree. The emery oak is an integral species for the Western Apache people, a Native American tribe that has called Arizona home for thousands of years. Since time immemorial, tribes have gathered around these trees to collect acorns, not only a vital food source, but cornerstones of community, ceremony, and tradition. Recently, however, tribal elders have noticed a steep decline in acorn crops, sparking concern for the future of these food forests. In collaboration with Western Apache tribes, we are working to co-produce knowledge about the health of this species across Arizona. While collecting data on the health, growth, and survival of more than 5,000 trees, we were always on the lookout for Biscogniaxia. While thought to be relatively rare, it's actually much more common than we thought, and we actually found it absolutely everywhere. As climate change brings hotter and drier conditions, emery oaks are facing increased stress, making them more vulnerable to disease. But not all trees respond the same way. Some resist while others succumb. Why is that? That's what we're trying to figure out. Through laboratory techniques to culture Biscogniaxia and other potentially defensive fungi and drought experiments on seedlings in the greenhouse, we are working to uncover what might help protect these trees. While these studies might help protect trees at the individual scale, we're also looking at how we can protect trees at the landscape scale. Recent work has shown that prescribed fire might be a novel solution to this fungal problem. While humans have long had a complicated relationship with fire, if we can use fire with purpose, we might be able to prevent these precious food forests from going the way of the American chestnut. Thank you.